Welcome to the Wisconsin State Fair legend Bobby Friss Unplugged, presented by Miller High Life and Beer Capital. I'm Dario Melendez from Fox Sports Wisconsin, and I am a huge State Fair fan and the reigning Cream Puff champ, but we'll have a little bit more fun with that later in the evening. What we're really trying to do here tonight is recreate a little piece of that Wisconsin State Fair magic that we just know you love and you miss. I know it's February, you can see all that white stuff behind me here at the big yellow slide, but I want you to picture yourself enjoying a cold Miller Lite, a cold Miller High Life, a cold Miller of anything at the Saz's Miller High Life Pavilion, and Bobby Friss is taking the stage, getting to rock your socks off. This evening is part of Visit Milwaukee's Giving Fest, which is a series of events throughout January and February to help support Milwaukee's hospitality industry, which obviously is facing some tough times. But we all know the Wisconsin State Fair did not happen as planned this year. So it's important that you know that tonight is a fundraiser for the Wisconsin State Fair Park Foundation. The foundation is the nonprofit arm of the fair, and your donations are all tax deductible. Every single dollar raised tonight will go to support the Wisconsin State Fair, so we can all come back here and have some fun in August. If you like what you're seeing tonight, or you just love the fair, please give generously. We have a PayPal and a website link listed below. Oh, did I mention that we're also giving away great prizes throughout this virtual event? I mean, who doesn't like great prizes? Special thanks to all of our partners who have donated the prizes so you can have a fun and safe evening at home with us. Here's how the prizes will work though. You have to be registered for the event so we can connect with you via your email after the show. If you didn't register, don't worry, you still have time. Just go to the website below, register so we can contact you if you're a winner and connect about how you can pick up your great prizes and great items. I also want to thank Saz's Steakhouse and Pizza Man, who donated 15% of their proceeds today to the Wisconsin State Fair Foundation. And I hope you're enjoying your meal right now, but if not, both restaurants are open until 9 p.m. tonight, so make sure you get on the phone, give them a call, and get your meal ordered for this event. So let's get started with a warm welcome from our State Fair CEO, Kathleen O'Leary, who is in State Fair Park right now. We're now here with Kathleen O'Leary, the CEO of the Wisconsin State Fair and a proud board member of the Wisconsin State Fair Park Foundation. First off, Kathleen, obviously last year, no State Fair, which means I couldn't defend my cream puff eating championship, I couldn't eat my pickled pizza, I couldn't go down the yellow slide. I mean, I'm guessing for you and the board members, not just for me, but this must have been a very hard decision for you all.
It was. I mean, agonizing is the word that comes to mind for me and certainly the staff, board of directors of the Wisconsin State Fair Park. But it was the right thing to do. Safety is always at the forefront of what we do at the Wisconsin State Fair, and in the midst of the pandemic, we just couldn't do it.
And I mean, at least you guys put on some really cool events. You had your State Fair food drive-through, you had your cream puff drive-throughs. So it's not like we didn't get a little bit of a taste of the State Fair.
And I cannot say with enough sincerity of how much we appreciate the unwavering support and loyalty and the 58,000 cars that came out over those 16 days of the fair food drive-through. And then certainly the not one, not two, but 3 cream puff drive-throughs that people loved. And it was so wonderful because as much as we were giving back joy and people were coming together, and it just gave people the joy of the cream puff, but also the joy of the fair.
I'm guessing there's a lot you missed about the State Fair last year. What was the one thing that really got to you that you wish you could have had last year?
Having everyone come together, right? The Wisconsin State Fair is a celebration of everything we should be so proud of in Wisconsin, right? And not having seeing the parents' joy of watching their kids show their animals and coming together and seeing people just awing over the jams and the jellies and the beautiful quilts and just having people like arm in arm and all of the family nucleuses coming and enjoying whatever it is. I mean, that's the beauty of the fair too. It's individualistic. So that's the biggest disappointment.
Any news on 2021 yet? Should we keep our fingers crossed?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we should be crossing our fingers every day, and I will share that we are working tirelessly. There's no question. We have been all year long, and we'll continue to. And we're remaining cautiously optimistic. We really are. Things are going in the right direction, and we are working through a lot of different models in order to make sure that if we can open those gates in a mere 159 days for the 11 greatest days of summer, that we will be able to have a great celebration. People will have a wonderful experience, and everyone can be safe.
159 days, who's counting though? But that's what this event is for, the Wisconsin State Fair Foundation. Can you tell us a little bit more about what exactly the foundation is?
Yes, absolutely. So not only I'm a proud board member, but the foundation is the nonprofit arm of the Wisconsin State Fair. So the mission of the foundation is to raise funds to do programming that we might not be able to do otherwise, to do projects that we might not be able to fund otherwise. So that's really the crux and the mission behind them. So every dollar that is brought in tonight is going to go to something that's going to continue to make that Wisconsin State Fair experience enjoyable for all.
Any projects that you can share with us that are kind of down the line?
A sneak peek? Yes, as a matter of fact, for the first time, we will excited to share that when you come to the 2021 Wisconsin State Fair, you'll be able to see a nice, new, beautiful gathering area that is right in front of the giant slide.
Oh, wow.
And it's an infrastructure project, but instead of just putting the pavement back over it, we decided to make it a beautiful location where people can gather and say, I'll meet you back here in 2 hours, and here's our spot. So that's what we're trying to do, and give shade and seating and all the conveniences that we want you all to have when you come to the fair.
I cannot wait for that. The yellow slide is a Melendez family tradition. We have our 12-year-old every year since he was 3, are now 3 and 1-year-old, so I'm really excited for that. Kathleen, thank you so much. And again, if people want to donate to the foundation, how do they do so?
So easy, just click on the link below and go right in, and any donation, no matter how large or small, is so appreciated. Can't thank you enough, and I hope to see everyone at the 2021 Wisconsin State Fair, August 5th through the 15th.
Thank you so much, Kathleen.
Yeah.
I honestly cannot wait for August to get here because State Fair is one of my favorite times of the year. The games, the shopping, the food, the defending my cream puff title. Look, it's one of the coolest prizes I've ever won. I can't help it. You got to deal with me on this one. Speaking of prizes, we're going to be giving away our first prize of the evening. If you're just tuning in, please make sure that you have registered for the event to win these prizes. You have to register for the event to win the prizes. That's the key, and it's super simple. The website is listed right below to register. I mentioned this earlier. The event's sponsored by our friends at Miller High Life and Beer Capital. Our first prize is going to be a $50 gift certificate to Saz. All you have to do is comment below with the most scrumptious, yummy thing on Saz's menu, and randomly, the winner will be selected and then contacted via email. Now, before we get to our headliner, Bobby Friss, there's another performer who heard about what we're doing tonight and just wanted to say hi. He's a great friend of the fair who has written a very special song just for the Wisconsin State Fair. So please join me in welcoming Pat McCurdy.
Hey everybody! My name is Pat McCurdy, and yes, I have performed at the Wisconsin State Fair many, many times. And this year, for this show, I wrote a little song about it. I got some cheese curds that I'm willing to share. Then I want to ride that giant slide over there. I smell the fragrance of the farm everywhere. Come with me to the Wisconsin State Fair. I'm sitting on a barrel-shaped foot massage chair, eating a cream puff, not an eclair. I'm watching people trying hard not to stare. Come with me to the Wisconsin State Fair. Enter through the midway and then text me and I'll tell you where I am now. I'm probably riding rides or eating corn or maybe buying a new sham. Whoa, whoa! I'm on a Ferris wheel up in the air. Bought a device that slices apples and pears. Running out of money, but I do not care. So come with me to the Wisconsin State Fair. Come with me to the Wisconsin State Fair. Come on! If we get separated, I won't worry much, 'cause I can guess where you'll be. Listening to a band that says it's Charcoal Girl, or maybe Major Goolsby's. I've been to other fairs, but none can compare. Look at all these smiling people everywhere. So if you've got 11 days to spare, come with me to the Wisconsin State Fair. Come with me with the Wisconsin State Fair. Come with me to the Wisconsin, the great state of Wisconsin State Fair. Thank you, everybody. I will see you this summer.
If that doesn't put a smile on your face, I don't know what will. Pat McCurdy, thank you so much for that very fun and Wisconsin Fair inspired song. We're back now inside the Tommy Thompson Center in front of the Wall of Fair, I like to call it, with Anna Zeck, the Executive Director of the Wisconsin State Fair Park Foundation. Anna, thanks so much for joining us. And obviously we talked to Kathleen a little bit earlier about what the foundation is. Can you kind of go into a little bit more detail about what the foundation does?
Sure. We're an independent 501c3 nonprofit organization, and it's really our mission to help the fair to grow. So we've been around since 1995, so for more than 25 years. We've been sponsoring different capital improvement projects all around the fairground, as well as supporting arts and entertainment programs such as this today.
You mentioned some of the improvements and programs that the foundation has sponsored around the fairgrounds. Can you tell us a couple of them?
Sure. Well, we're standing right here in the Tommy Thompson Center, and in our earliest days of the foundation supported the creation of this, great facility on the fair park grounds. More recently, in 2019, we sponsored the creation of Dairy Lane, which is a fully interactive exhibit that shows kids of all ages all the places that dairy intersects with their lives. And that was possible through a $100,000 grant from the foundation. So on one end of the spectrum, we're funding those really big, exciting programs, and we're also doing smaller things that people probably don't even realize, just the little special touches with beautification and art programming here at the Fair Park.
I think one of the things I love the most that the foundation puts on, because I'm a runner, my family's, we love running the 5Ks, the half marathons, the marathons, even though we might retire from that one. But the Cream Puff 5K, I think, is one of the coolest things the foundation puts on. We took part in it, I guess, 2 years ago now, because it was obviously canceled last year. How did that event even come around? Because it is by far one of my favorite 5Ks I've ever run.
Oh, the 5K, the Cream Puff 5K is certainly a family favorite. It's the signature event. It's our largest single fundraising event for the foundation. It's a run throughout the fair park, so you really get a behind-the-scenes chance to take a look at the fair park in a completely different way than when it's in full force during those 11 days of summer. So you run through the fair park, and then of course you finish the race with the first cream puffs of the season.
And again, you don't realize how big the State Fair Park grounds are, that you can run an entire 5K and never leave. For those that are watching tonight, obviously this is a fundraiser for the Wisconsin State Fair Park Foundation. How can they donate? How can they help?
So for those who are able to make a gift, we would certainly appreciate it and make those dollars work hard to just continue to provide the experience of the Wisconsin State Fair for generations to come. So there's links in the comments section, so you can certainly click on a link and either contribute through PayPal or through our website. Either of those methods of donating are perfect, and we'll be picking 3 new donors tonight and awarding them with family
Fun packs.
Prize packs, yes.
Yeah, no, that's great. I was talking to Kathleen, I love the yellow slide. I know that's in there too.
That's in there too. So we would welcome any donations of any size are much appreciated, and those dollars will be put to good use.
So make sure to donate, and donate very generously, because now, without further ado, it's the man you've been waiting for. He has entertained thousands, hundreds of thousands across the country with his music and his humor. He is a must-see when he's here at the Wisconsin State Fair. Here's Bobby.
Hey, State Fair friends, I am super excited to be here, and thank you to Kathleen and Anna and everybody at the Fair Foundation for inviting me. This is going to be great, and hopefully we can raise some money with the link down below. Please donate if you can. Raise some money for the foundation, clean up the fair, do some improvements, and take care of some families that come every year. So I have some fantastic, talented people helping me today. Lottie, Casey, and Jake. They're professional musicians that have performed around the world, and they're in town here, hanging out with me safely, so we're going to do some songs. This first one is called A Little Piece of Light. I wrote this at the start of the pandemic, and just all about that there's light at the end of the tunnel, and hopefully you guys all get a smile from it. So here we go. I never saw it coming, but scary times, my friend. Hiding out in tiny little places, hard to comprehend. Sing a song of love and good times, they're gonna come again. A summer dream of California sunshine coming round the bend. Yes, I'm on my way. It's time to fill your glass. Goodbye, yesterday, because this too shall pass. Close your eyes, it's alright. I'm with you in this fight. Look inside, you will find a little piece of light. I remember laughing not so long ago, walking hand in hand with a social distance of an enemy. Tell me where to stand. In a state of constant confusion, should I stay or go? Reaching for an imaginary finish line, a marathon I know. Yes, I'm on my way. It's time to fill your glass. Goodbye, yesterday, because this too shall pass. Close your eyes, it's alright. I'm with you in this fight. Look inside, you will find a little piece of light. Looking in this fire, love can take us higher to a world we never seen before. All right. know, one of my favorite things about the State Fair is the tradition. Families have come, their parents came, kids grow up, and they become parents, and they do a lot of the same things. Go on the rides, check the 4-H exhibits, come see the music, of which I've been so fortunate to have so many of you people make my stage, the Miller High Life stage at Saz's Pavilion, a stop, and it's just been a blast. So I think that's my favorite thing about the fair. Just every year people kind of looking forward to the same thing. So this next song is called Boom Chukka, and it is about food. Crazy, huh? I mean, back in the day, when I was a younger man, I used to write songs about girls and love. Now I write songs about food. I don't know what that says about me, but maybe a nice big slab of Saz ribs and a nice cold Miller High Life, and you can check this song out. So donate if you can on the link, okay? Here's Boom Chukka. I'm going crazy, I got the shakes. You know I need it, my body aches. From Little Glen Lake to Sleeping Bear, the sweetest word flows all through the air. Boom chugga, I love you. I think I found it one summer night, enchanted gardens, basking moonlight. It knocked me out, yeah, head over heels. That time on Lake Street still gives me chills. Boom chugga, I love you. Boom chugga is the word. 10 sweet letters like I never heard. Boom chugga, breaking my heart. Never wanna be apart from my boom chugga. Ah, yeah. All right. So maybe one day you'll get the chance to taste the sweetness, to dance the dance. Until that time comes, I'm telling you, may Empire Bluff fall if it ain't true. Boom chugga, I love you. All right, here we go. Boom chugga is the word. 10 sweet letters like I never heard. Boom chugga, breaking my heart. Never wanna be apart from my boom chugga. From my boom chugga. From my boom chugga. I wrote this next song for some friends who got married this year, but really it's a song about sticking together. So I would like to dedicate this to the Lehman family and Marley, and thinking about you guys. I've tried this world out on my own. You've been there too. Running in circles where every day is the same. Living the old, longing for new. But a friend of mine once told me things will happen for a reason. Now it's time to believe, since you came to me. So we will walk through this world together, join in a fight for a life that's bigger than me. Stronger together, southern winds and warm waters flow. So we will walk through this world together, join in a fight for a life that's bigger than me, stronger together. And I swear that I'll be by your side until forevermore, like the rising tide meets the setting sun. Together, together, together. All right, Wisconsin beer lovers, this one's for you. Our good friends at Miller High Life have made a little raffle for you. So you need to go to the comments, wherever they are, on your screen, and type in High Life. And then the winner will be notified via email. You have to be 21 years old to win this. But they're going to give somebody out there 1 year of free Miller High Life beer. That sounds pretty good, huh? So type it in, High Life, and you may have to go to Pewaukee to pick it up, but little consequence for a year of free beer. So check it out. This next song is a song about the working man. A lot of you people out there in Wisconsin, you can relate, as I can relate, doing 45 years of rock and roll on stages all across the country, and loved every minute of it. So here's The Only Way. Here comes Monday morning, Lord, I know the weekend's through. Everybody back into the working grind, trying to make $1 or $2. You gotta put that food on the table, the money tree will ever grow. How a pay no gas bill, mortgage loan, work is the only way I go. It's the only way. It's the only way. Like the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico, this is the only way, yeah, I know. Well, I love my little baby, I'm partial to her mama too. When my work day's done, gotta home I run, not like the other boys do. They stop off for a cold one, but that one turns into 3 or 4. I got a cold lemonade just waiting for me, and my baby's gonna run when I hit the door. It's the only way. It's the only way. Like a Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico, this is the only way, yeah, I know. All right. $1, $5, $10 bill on evaporating like a paycheck winner. Charlie downtown got a big bank note, paying on my new passport, yeah, 'cause it's the only way. Yes, it is. All right. Daddy fought in Korea, brother went to Vietnam. The only way I know is freedom, to let me work in love in this great land. $1, $5, $10 bill on evaporating like a paycheck winner. Charlie downtown got a big bank note, paying on my new passport, yeah, 'cause it's the only way. It's the only way. Like a Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico, this is the only way I know. This is the only way I know. This is the only way, yeah, I know. Hey, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in and donating if you can. And I appreciate the invite to come here and spend a February day with you. Thanks to Anna, my videographer. And I can't wait to see you guys down the road this summer and maybe the state fair. That would be fun. Thanks, guys.
If that doesn't get you ready for the fair, I don't know what will. Thank you all again so much for joining us. And you know what? We have one more prize to give away. We're going to give away a Miller High Life cooler, and the answer to this question is very simple, especially if you've been paying attention. Here's the question. Who is the reigning, defending State Fair Cream Puff Eating Champion? First person to reply below will win that Miller High Life cooler. Again, we cannot wait to see you all back here in August for some cream puffs, some flavored milk, games, shopping, and pickled pizza. If you're able to help us out, please consider donating to the links below. Donate and donate generously. We all hope you enjoyed yourselves this evening and have a great rest of your night.